Ask, Tell, Confess.
Ask, tell, confess. Ask, tell, confess.
Hello, friends. Welcome to another Ask, Tell, Confess. That actually hurts my chin to try to my 5 chins right now.
You poor thing.
It's self-inflicted, so I can't feel sorry for myself, and I also can't open my mouth as big. I noticed in last week's episode when I talk, I kind of have like a, because I can't open my mouth as much to talk.
You were like stiff.
It's like my teeth are dragging when I'm trying to talk.
Long in the tooth.
Smiled with her bottom mouth.
And she smiled with her bottom teeth. Oh God, that felt so weird. What a weird sensation. Well, welcome back. How's everybody doing?
We're doing.
Good. Yeah.
For the past 10 years on my Instagram, that's how Ask, Tell, Confess was created. I literally have always put up a question box and had people submit their their asks, their tells, or their confesses. And I started doing this like 10 years ago. And then we decided to make it a clip on the podcast because
it was just every Sunday. I looked forward to this series on your stories. It was so wild what people were willing to tell you. But looking back now that I do it on my stories, do you feel the same? Do you think people genuinely don't know that you can see who submits it?
Yeah, I'm not sure because some of the people submit out or they just feel safe and they don't care. They know we're not going to like out them, like the other day I put something up and this person, I didn't even realize it before I put it up because I was like, oh wait, I can't keep that up. That could become a headline. Admitted that like this big, I don't even know what to call. Can we bleep this? The dude who invented, who did his wife, they submitted a tell and it was them saying, led me on and told me that he wasn't married and he lied to me or something like that. And so I had put that up and I was like, well, this sounds like a conversation you need to have with his wife. Cause I was like sticking up for her. But at the same time, I was like, oh, sometimes I forget where we are in life. And I was like, God, that could create so many problems. So I just took
That's true because we know now.
Right. Exactly. And I hate that we have to doubt people and their stories, but it's like what's being done to us right now is like
true.
You never know. And people need cold, hard facts. But unfortunately, people don't need cold, hard facts to believe things. They believe little excerpts of like, it's insane to me. But yeah, so I've done Ask, Tell, Confess for the past 10 years. We've had some of the craziest confessions. And so this week we brought it back old school and we asked Instagram, to ask, tell, and confess. And I have so many. They're kind of like, some are short, some are long. So we'll try to get through as many as we can, but let's dive in and let's get into it. You want to kick it off, Memes?
Sure. Okay. So, some people ended up DMing me their stories because they were long and I let them know like, hey, if you can't fit it in the question box, just DM me. And this person sent me this. I'm going to keep her anonymous. It says, I have a confession. I dated a guy years ago that lost a Super Bowl bet and got pepper sprayed with police grade mace. Well, later that night, he was going down on me and a few minutes in, my little lady was burning. Literally on fire. I started to freak out. The thought of the mace lingering in his skin and then transferring to me had never even crossed my mind until it was too late. Thankfully, my girl made a full recovery and my taste in men has gotten slightly better, but I was pretty worried there for the first couple days.
She got pepper spray in her face?
Yeah.
Damn.
Pepper spray like one of the
Can
worst
that be the
things.
title of this Ask, Tell, Confess?
Yes.
Pepper spray.
Like how on earth do you even get that out of your vagina?
I can't imagine because like, isn't it like an oil?
And it soaks into your skin and like it's supposed to like not come off for like a long time.
That's horrific.
Yeah.
That's really
That's
I've
brutal.
only been pepper sprayed like once. Not direct.
Hailee, what the
Wait, what?
Not directly. I was at a hookah bar. This is like 2016.
that checks.
And it was the like room next to us, but there was a window into the room I was in. And I started, I was always like the DJ in the room that everyone would be in.
What hookah bar is this?
It was
Where
called
you're the own
Toothbrush. Good
DJ.
days. It's no longer there anymore. But I was on the aux all the time. Like I just had the aux. I wasn't like DJ chill.
Right. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That makes it worse.
No one ever like knew it was me. And I would love when people would be like, this is a fire ass song. I'd be in the corner like yeah, that's me. But anyway, I was playing music and then I started coughing. And I was like, this is embarrassing. Like, I feel like I'm choking and no one else was coughing. And like, you know, when you're like really like choking and you're trying to be cool.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You keep swallowing, drinking water.
I was trying to do that. Just keep trying to like chug water and stuff. I'm like, what the f- is happening? Then I noticed someone across the room started coughing. And then someone else started coughing. And I was like, what's going on? I was like, okay, it's not just me. And then all of a sudden, like someone ran in and said, everyone like get out. Like, and then like I went through that room and it was like for me to be gagging like a room away. Like I couldn't imagine that in my vagina.
Okay, the way my fucking OCD is set up, if I'm in a hookah bar smoking and I start coughing and then the person across from me starts coughing and then that person, we're OD.
She
Like,
said,
I would have literally
narc me.
I would have literally freaked the
And I knew what
out.
that was back then. I thought I was getting sick.
So you didn't panic when you started coughing? No one else.
I did.
And then you
I
saw other
panicked.
people coughing. You were like, this
I
isn't
did,
like,
but like I didn't say anything
She's
out loud.
too
So I'm
low
trying
key.
to be cool.
She can't make a scene. Are
I
you kidding me?
But here's the thing. I love Hailee. You know what my husband said the other day? I forgot what we were talking about, but I was like, we were talking about you and I forgot what it was. And I said, Hailee is scared of her own shadow. She would never do something like that. He goes, can't tell with some of the places that she goes to.
I used to go to. I don't go there now. Yeah,
I forget what we were talking about. I'll have to ask him. But yeah, no, that would send me into an absolute fucking frenzy.
Hailee had a panic attack going to get her car fixed yesterday.
Exactly.
I had to call the mechanic to get the update because they weren't coming in. And he said, yeah, I discussed that with her. And I said, okay, but I need you to break it down for me. So he like gave me the whole.
I said, okay, thanks. I'll just sit here waiting.
He said, she'll just sit and wait.
I was fine waiting. I just don't like, I don't know.
I'm going to call and be like, hey man, hurry the
like, no, because like, what if that like, I don't know. I don't want to hurt their feelings.
I text Hailee. I said, I put a rush on it.
I felt like my mom was like calling into the school to like ask a teacher something. And I was just like sitting there and
panicked the mechanic was there. And I'm like, I need you to speed this up.
You've gotten so much better at that though. I feel like.
That was a
Remember,
big
she used
girl
to not
moment.
even order her own food. We'd have to order it for her.
I've been like that since I was little though.
Hey,
don't know why.
Bailey used to be like that too. And now she's
I couldn't imagine.
Yeah. No, me either.
No.
We didn't have that luxury of not being able to not be
I've always
grown men in our lives.
Yeah, we grew up to be grown men.
Yeah. Okay, this one is I don't even know what this one is, but we'll just read it. When I was younger, this is a tell. When I was younger, I waited tables at a nice restaurant and I waited on a super rude Canadian couple. They had a big dinner, big stuffed lobsters that take over an hour to cook. They didn't leave a tip and then had the nerve to ask for a refill on their drink. So I sucked on their ice cubes and spit them back in their drinks. Sorry, not sorry. Basically, don't be rude and nasty to people that handle your food and drinks.
I feel like that was a confess.
Yeah.
That
That
was
was a confess.
confessing.
Yeah.
Oh, she just.
So you don't get ice at places.
You guys know how I feel about that. I'm sorry. I don't care how mad you are at somebody. Do not mess with people's food. It's so
food, bro.
wrong. It's like next level wrong, especially when you are in a position of having a responsibility to serve people. I get it. Like not tipping you. They had lobster, all that jazz, but tipping is not required, you know? And when you sign up to be a waitress, because I was a waitress, I get it. When you sign up to be a waitress, you're going to get some of those tables.
Yeah.
So,
And it's also not a cultural thing in other places.
yeah.
Like even
Like
when we were
went
in
to Europe.
They don't tip there.
Nope.
Like, and they're like, yo, don't tip. Like, it's almost insulting, some people said. Like, I know not everyone feels like that in Europe, but some people are like, it's insulting. You feel like we can't survive off of what we have. And I'm like, oh my God.
Remember that was so weird for us not to tip everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
They're
was
like,
like,
no.
is
I
there
used to
not
try
a
to
tip
force
option?
it on them. I'd be like, can you
Take it. What's your cash app? They're like,
Yeah, they're like,
don't do
absolutely
that.
not. But at the same time, you're going to run into assholes in every sort of environment of work that you're in. You can't just, to me, that's kind of throwing a temper tantrum.
Yeah.
You know, and you it's not okay.
And
Not
you mess
okay.
with their food without them knowing.
No, because you would never want that done to you.
Yeah.
You know, like if somebody did that to you, you would raise hell.
So
if
I
you
don't
found
get
out
how
about it.
people can be mean to like people that make your food. Like,
Yeah.
why are you, and in general too, like, why are you mean to them?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like-
I could never. And that's also a great point is like when you go to a restaurant, don't be food. Be nice to people.
never.
Yeah, you can't.
never.
Because
Like-
everybody, we're all going through some shit, man.
Yeah,
You
I don't
know,
send
it's
food
like,
back. I'll order something else.
you know, I love the meme that shows like there's like 200 people on the picture and each person is going through something and it describes what they're
Yes.
going
Love
through.
that.
Like that is literally everyday life. You're walking past a person who is probably losing their father to cancer. Another person is failing a math class. Another person is having a breakdown because they're being bullied. You know, like you never know what people are going through that is making them one rude. And I'm not making excuses for dickheads because there just are some people who are entitled. But you also never know what somebody's going through on both ends of the spectrum as the server and as the customer.
I remember someone asked if I miss doing hair, and I said, I miss hair. I don't miss being a hairstylist, because that point exactly, imagine going into work every day and you have to ride an emotional roller coaster every single day, because the first person who came in could be losing their dad, but the next one could have gotten engaged.
Yeah.
And you have to have sorrow for the first person, and you have to be just as excited for the second person with their engagement. And you can't bleed one appointment onto the next, because that's not fair.
Yeah.
So you have
That
to,
how it happens so much
you
with
have
me.
to literally ride that emotional roller coaster every single day.
And mine was like, you had at least like a few hours with each person. Mine was every 45 minutes. It would be a mood switch. So like I would come home and I would be more mentally exhausted than I was like physically exhausted. And it's just, it's a lot. You're a therapist, literally.
No, that's I got my nail license, which I think that part didn't even make it in the book, but I got my nail license and I started doing nails at a salon and I hated it.
Yeah.
All the women wanted to do was gossip and I just couldn't. By the third client, I was just like, I don't care what you have to say. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know?
And then you got to like sit next to someone who tells the same story all day long, because if they're excited about something in their life,
Mine was sad because like everyone would apologize. Like as soon as they sat in my seat, they would apologize for like, oh, sorry, my skin looks so bad. Oh, so sorry, I have such like dark circles. Like it was very negative about appearances, and that would literally bleed onto me. Like that would make me look at myself more and stuff. Like everyone always apologized first, and I'd always have to tell them like, girl, I don't even see anything. Like you're perfect, because it would be
you do that with me too, and I'll be like, shut up, I'm looking at it right now.
it's
like,
things I don't see at all. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you're fine. But it's like people that see themselves, you see yourself every day and other people don't.
Yeah,
So,
we are our worst critics too. All right, go ahead. Hey,
I don't have the same following as you guys. So I maybe have like two.
you're fine.
I have a whole different following. But one girl said, I'd like to remain anonymous, and you'll know why. When I first got my period at 11, I was terrified to use a tampon. My flow was so heavy, I finally had to, so I did, and then got in the shower. A few minutes later, I'm bleeding everywhere and panicking. I run to my mom, and she asked which hole I put it in. I said, the second one. She looked horrified. Next thing I know, I'm knees to chest on the bathroom floor while she's laughing. Turns out I put it in my ass.
are you kidding me?
The quietness is killing me right now.
Okay, she put a tampon up her ass.
Yeah. She was 11.
I feel so bad that her mom didn't walk her through her first tampon experience.
Like she
what I
didn't
was
give her
about
the
to
book.
say,
You know
like-
that white book with the girls and like the towels on it?
Yeah.
Like how to take care of you kind of book? That's what I got.
Or even like, dude, you can't hand a kid a tampon and then
At that age.
So the first time I put a tampon in, I didn't put it up my ass, but I put the entire cartridge in. I put the entire, and I was like, this hurts. My girlfriends were like, why does it hurt so bad? And I was like, I just put it all, and they're like, no, you have to do it. And then they taught me how to do it. But like, moms, please teach your kids how to put tampons in.
Also, why are we putting tampons in so early?
At 11, yeah, that's crazy.
That's kind of crazy to like expect your daughter to know what to. Yeah,
I think I started with pads for a while,
but you know,
it took me a while to get in tampons.
You know what I learned though? Tampon, or just so parents know this, tampons can actually pop your cherry.
Oh,
didn't know that. I do know they're toxic. All of them, even the organic ones.
I don't even wear tampons now. I won't wear them, and I only wore them for
Yeah, I switched to period underwear because of you, and I have noticed the past 2 periods have been shorter because I have done the period just like free bleeding. Like it. Sorry, Hailee.
No, I have sisters, so I know.
Okay.
Raised by
but yeah, like I've noticed a different, like I don't cramp as bad and it's not as long. And I'm like, I wonder if that's from using tampons.
All the ingredients that are in tampons. The tampons are so bad for you. They make you cramp way worse, and they also extend your periods.
Yeah.
I love my period underwear.
Yeah. No, they're the best.
The
I love it.
Rail brand. I don't know.
I got mine on Amazon.
Organic cotton.
I love it.
You changed my life with those.
Turn around and walk around fat and sassy in my little free bleeding panties.
Yeah.
It's a sight to see.
I love
my
it.
little like
and dainty.
Do you think
diaper.
Do you think guys would, if we were bleeding once a month like y'all, do you think we'd take care of it or just kind of like not care like we do about everything else?
You would
guys
not
would be
care.
little
They'd be some
fucking
nasty
bitches.
hoes.
Ew.
They would be nasty little crab
Right.
buckets.
There'll be like little
time.
piles everywhere.
Yeah.
dingleberries of blood.
You guys would be trying to wipe it off with toilet paper.
Oh God, just dabbing it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think men could handle
Men
having
could
periods. Look what
never.
happened when we did the period cramp simulator.
God, can we bring that back on
Dude,
this?
we
Yeah.
never.
Clip.
You know, you never posted part 2.
Oh, I didn't?
No, and it's
What?
part 2 is so funny.
Oh, we
You
gotta
need to
post
post
it.
part two.
Where is it? Send it to me.
I'll find it tonight
That's
and
for
send
sure.
it to you.
Okay,
That was the
Awesome.
funniest thing we've
Good.
ever done.
All right. Oh, wait. Did I skip over you or you want to go?
I'll go after you. Go ahead.
Okay. Daddy and girl opening the door button at the resort.
What?
I worked at a resort. I was doing night audit, which means I was closing the previous day and opening up the new day for the following morning. At midnight, I was working on closing the previous day rooms. I had to post all movies to the accounts for the according rooms. You can always tell who is watching regular movies, family movies, horror, action, romance, and who's watching. There was one room that had charged 6 porn movies to their room. They watched the whole show they ordered for everyone. I can also tell that from my side. Clearly, they were going at it. As I'm closing out, the room calls downstairs asking for lotion and a toothbrush.
What?
Lotion, fine. Toothbrush? Hoping the toothbrush had nothing to do with any type of foreplay, but hey, to each their own. I was trying to figure out the best way to get the toothbrush and the lotion to the room because I'm a small, petite woman working a night shift on her own. Plus, I didn't feel like potentially getting traumatized by whatever is happening up there. I tried to convince him saying, I have the items ready at the front desk for pickup. He said he couldn't leave the room at the moment, wouldn't say why, even though I knew exactly why, as the last video purchase was approximately 30 seconds ago.
Oh.
I told him I couldn't leave the front desk unattended. He still insisted he couldn't come down. I then said, okay, I'll bring it up quickly. As I approached the hallway from the elevator, I could hear weird noises. Immediately, I knew as I got closer to the room that called down for the lotion and the toothbrush, I tried to figure out how to get out of this, but there was no good way. I knocked on the door, called out, it's the front office. A man answered the door smiling, bone and all. He was sweaty and winked at me. I had no idea what to do because everywhere you looked was traumatizing. Girl on her knees with on her face.
What the?
Girl on the bed, facing the door, fully naked, burnt into the eyes. He said thanks with a smile and a wink and shut the door. I turned and asked myself, what the is the toothbrush for? I got down to the front desk and went to the log request for the lotion and toothbrush for this room in inventory. He had previously asked for 7 lotions, 3 toothbrushes prior to the phone call with me that night, all for the same evening. R.I.P. to any girl that was foreplay for.
What the?
They were probably doing drugs. That's why they were using the toothbrush for something.
What's the toothbrush for?
I don't know.
No floss? Just the toothbrush?
I don't know. That's just my guess. Like what?
I feel like it's going in him.
Oh, maybe he liked a little.
Why would you need 4 of them?
You can throw them out after you're done.
put them together?
Yes.
and
I mean,
all 4 of them
I don't. Oh,
up the whole.
I don't know if I
up
wanna
the old
picture this.
keister.
which end?
I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Like every other toothbrush is upside down. It's like ripped for her
Dude, I got a
pleasure.
toothbrush stuck in my throat one time and it was fucked up.
Bunnie, what the hell?
We were throwing a ditch party at my house and my friend Steve Kirsch, shout out to old Hershey Kershey if he ever listens to this. And I think him and Tasha were hooking up. And what?
I can't get over Hershey Kershey.
Hershey Kershey is insane.
And
Don't
I've
ever
always
call me
nicknamed
that.
everybody, dude.
You
I think I
do.
called his brother Rich Hershey Kershey because he used to shit all the time or had skid marks or something. I don't know. I'll have to call Rich while we're online one day.
Crazy.
Anyways, I think him and Tasha were hooking up in my parents' bed. And I went in the room because I was trying to go to sleep and I was like, wait, I need to get some, like my toothbrush or something. I don't know what I was doing in my parents' room. And I was brushing my teeth and Steve came up behind me and pushed me on the bed, like joking around. And when I went, I hit the bed and the toothbrush went straight in the back of my throat. I had to reach and pull it out of the back of my throat. My throat was bleeding. Deep throated a toothbrush. Didn't even mean to.
That's a Final Destination scene.
Yeah,
I'm telling
that's
you.
Final Destination.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a confession about that.
A toothbrush?
About going to the back of the throat.
Oh no.
Oh,
A
okay.
toothbrush going to the back of the throat?
This says how a job sent me to the ER.
Oh my gosh.
When I was in a university, I had a boyfriend and we were spending one of the nights together at his parents' house. When I started to go down on him, he started to push my head down and all of a sudden I felt a pop. Then I felt something dangling in the back of my throat and I couldn't swallow.
No.
I went to the bathroom and noticed that my mouth was filled with blood. I tried seeing what was bleeding, but I couldn't tell. He brought me to the ER. Thank God I'm in Canada because this would have been mortifying to pay for. About 3 weeks prior, I had strep throat and had taken a round of antibiotics. Turned out that it had caused a hematoma in the back of my throat, and when my boyfriend's pushed up against it, it bursted in my mouth.
Oh my God.
The doctor then had to remove it.
What the hematoma?
She sent a picture.
A blood blister. Yeah. That's
I
rough.
don't want to see it.
I
don't wanna see it either.
May.
Don't show it to me. I will throw up.
Oh,
I don't
That's a
want to
big
fucking
one.
see that.
I don't want to see it. Don't care.
No.
Nope. I mean, I care. I don't care to see the picture though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was spicy.
Interesting.
Let's read a couple more. I have like quick ones too.
Another anonymous. I met a guy online who claimed he was separated from his wife. After hooking up with him and a few times, it became apparent he was cheating on his wife. He owned a business in which he cleaned commercial range hoods. So I went to a gay dating site and made a fake profile with his information and his picture, saying he wasn't out yet but was looking for guys, and included his phone number, saying when calling to say they were looking to get their hoods cleaned.
That's funny.
That's a good karma.
That's funny.
That's great karma.
Yeah, I love that.
That is funny.
That's classy.
That was good. It's
Wow.
like such an inconvenience. It's not like gonna ruin his life, but it is such an inconvenience.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
wonder if anyone ever called and he like showed up and was like, whoa, what is happening?
Yeah.
Butt naked asking for toothbrushes.
Just in a backpack. That's funny.
That is great.
All right, I got a couple right here. In love with hubby's best friend, who I grew up with. He introduced us 10 years later and regret it all. So I'm guessing she probably hooked up with the hubby's best friend. Or is she saying 10 years
I'm
later?
confused.
No, her, because it's her best friend. Wait,
It's hubby's best friend.
It's
know what
hubby's
you
best
just said.
friend. So
He introduced us.
It's been 10
years later, regret it all. Do you regret the relationship with your husband or did you mess around with the best
More
friend?
context.
Yeah, we need more context. You're going to have to DM us that.
that's
I don't know.
crazy.
It
What
seems
was
like after
said.
10, she regrets. That's what it seems like. Because she said she grew up with him, but she's in love with him, and the 10 years passed, and she regrets it. That's how I understood it.
Well, she said it's hubby's best friend who I grew up with. Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
So maybe she's thinking she should have married him
Yes.
instead.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I just found out my boyfriend of 3 years has a addiction and is talking to people on chat rooms, but we haven't had sex or anything in 100+ days. Help. I mean, I think you know your answer, sister.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you willing to put up with? What is your final straw of saying like, hey, I can't do this anymore?
Yeah.
And trying to compete with a porn addiction is you're never gonna win.
No,
There's
maybe
no
it's like
way.
an understanding they need to have. It feels like there's not a lot of communication there.
Yeah, no communication. And he's
Yeah,
in
in
chat
100
rooms.
days.
The chat rooms, like, girl,
He has a addiction, but not having you. That doesn't add up.
it does. No, there's a lot
really?
of men who have addictions who will not have sex with their significant
It's
others
like a
because
Why?
fantasy.
it's easier to just fuck off than to, relate to another human or engage with another human.
yeah.
I don't know, sister. That's a hard one. You're probably gonna need to speak up,
Yes.
tell and set boundaries. And if he crosses those boundaries, which he probably will, because you can't just get over a action like that. You have to really want to get over it. And if you're giving him an ultimatum to get over it, it's not him really wanting to fix himself. So, set your boundaries. And then if he crosses that boundary and gets caught, then you whatever the consequences that you told him it would be, you need to follow through with that.
I also feel like people use the word addiction like so loosely. They apply it to literally anything. I've had like coworkers in the past be like, my husband's addicted. And they'll be like, yeah, he watched it like one time this week. And I'm like, I feel like there's a difference in addiction.
Right. Like
And,
what is it called? When they're remember I wanted to cover it on the podcast. What is that called? Where they're literally just all day in the room.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I know that. I feel
what I
like,
consider a porn addiction.
yes. Like you
Yeah.
literally can't do anything else. Like, cause there's literally addiction people who are like doing it at work and like hiding in closets doing
Yeah.
this kind of shit. But like if you're
Once a
time-
week, then
Yeah.
like
You're doing great,
Yeah,
sweetie. If your
yeah.
husband's only watching porn, which I don't know. I don't really have a problem with porn. I think everybody watches it. And I know that some people are like, well, it's against the Bible. I don't know enough about that to even comment on that. But, growing up in the industry, if you have a man that's only watching one time, you're doing great.
You're doing great, sweetie.
'cause
I remember her when she said it was like one time that week. I was like, my face probably showed it all. I was like, kind of like,
Yeah.
that's what you're worried about. I think you
Yeah.
got bigger.
Watch it with
issues
him.
there.
If he's watching it once a week, watch it with him.
Yeah, make
You
it part
guys-
of your routine.
Yeah. Have fun with it. Or, I don't know. Hailee, would you let a dude watch your little spicy 80s with you? If he wanted to.
What if he was really into the same kind of?
I don't know, because
porn?
you guys know I'm traumatized by a guy watching next to me when I was asleep.
Yeah, but he was
so-
hiding. Yeah, I meant like it was like part of your guys' like.
No, I've never done
Intimacy.
that, so I don't know.
Yeah. Would you be
No.
open to it?
No, because I feel like that's my thing.
Yeah, but
Like,
like how cool
I
is
don't
that
know.
you could share it with someone else?
She's like, I
don't
like to
know.
nestle in and watch 80s Bush. Leave me alone.
Yeah, by myself.
All right, let's get through some of these because I have so many of
Not
them.
romantic.
My mom died 6 months ago. She took to the grave a 5-year affair that my dad's not my bio dad.
No,
That's hurtful.
that's really.
I don't
sad.
like when parents do stuff like that, man.
No.
Like you have to tell your kids where they came from, even if it kills you, even if you're embarrassed, even if the circumstances are not great, you still need to tell your child where they come from, because if not, they're going to find out.
Well, that and like any health problems too.
Yes.
I feel like.
Yes.
Yeah. I
need
mean,
to
but
know.
just it's traumatic to not know who your other parent is.
It
You
happened
know,
to my friend. She did the DNA swab and found out she's the youngest. So the 2 older were the parents, which means the mom had the affair with the last child. And she found out in her 20s.
one time a dude then cleaned me up with Clorox wipes.
I choked on my spit.
It just came in.
Not the Clorox
Okay.
wipes.
The bleach.
Okay.
That's wild to just like bleach someone down.
Didn't have a regular towel.
At least it wasn't pepper spray.
Oh,
You know,
Pepper
maybe
spray
he
plus-
thought they were baby wipes.
okay. Could be.
There.
You said it says bleach.
You can smell the difference.
Who just laid there and let him clean her up with
Yeah, like
Clorox?
you're getting your diaper changed. What the hell?
Just wiped it off you.
I would not want a man to wipe
Not
me.
me
Ew.
either. That would feel so weird.
Get icked out.
What an
so
ick.
Yeah,
bad.
that would be a little weird. I mean, I've had dudes do it to me before, but like that I'm in
A towel.
long-term
A towel's hotter,
relationships with.
but
yeah.
a wipe.
Throw a towel on me.
Yeah.
Like I will clean myself up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I usually am the one who's going to get the towel to clean up because I can't lay there and all that, you know? How should I deal with my mom hating my partner? Everyone else in my life accepts him.
Ooh.
Why does she hate him?
Yeah, we need more context.
Yeah.
Why she hates him.
We would need to know why. I mean, like, is she being mean? Is she being jealous? Or is she coming from a standpoint of like, this dude's not good for you and I can see right through him? Because
Yes.
Might be the only
I'm
one
that
that really
person who
knows you.
never likes anybody and just can
She
see
doesn't.
right
Yep.
through him.
Yeah. Every dude that she brings around.
You've never. I
But
don't
he's
think
like-
you've ever liked any dude I've brought around.
But look how they've all turned out.
Yeah, hate them all.
Nah,
poor Hailee.
it's all right.
I do feel like moms, like growing up, I never could understand why my mom like always, if I wanted to make like a career change or do something dramatic in life, it was always like, here's all the negative stuff. But really that's the equivalent of to like me doing something dangerous on a playground and her saying, be careful. It's just the adult version of someone saying, be careful. Like,
Yeah.
that's it. So maybe she's just doing it out of love.
I got pregnant by a 3 with my man at the time and my best friend.
Wait, 2 dudes, 1 girl, 2
Yeah,
girls, 1
Two
guy.
dudes, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
so it's a
I mean, get a paternity test. Only
Yeah.
way to know.
I mean, at least you guys it was all consensual. So you can't say that you were cheating.
At least it's either A or B.
Right. Right.
You don't got other letters.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
crazy.
Via ancestry test, found out my 60-year-old aunt is not my grandpa's daughter. That's crazy. That's
these families,
more
bro.
families that are just not that's traumatic. You're inflicting trauma on your children by not being honest about where
Yeah.
they came from.
That's
and then
really
them
sad.
having to find out from another
The hard way.
Yeah,
Her
I hate
family,
it.
my friend's family disowned her because she brought the family secret to light.
Wow. That's
I know.
rough.
Fucked on the family.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, that's y'all's
Not her
motherfucking
fault.
problem.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So sad.
I've lied about my body count. Last one. I've lied about my body count. I've done group stuff before. Tested clean. I'm just ashamed.
Ashamed. Don't be ashamed.
Don't be ashamed.
Don't be
Mama.
ashamed.
We've all been. We're all retired hoes.
Yeah.
I just got a hat that says that.
I love it.
Retired hoe. Yeah. All right. Well, those were good. I have pages
Same.
more of those, so
I
I mean,
know.
we can.
So many.
We'll save them for next week.
Yep.
And just do them next week.
Let's do
but-
them next week.
All right, you guys, if you don't follow my Instagram, it's XOMG. It's Bunnie. Mimi's is you changed yours.
Yeah, it's Mimi S. 1620.
And Hailee.
Makeup by Hailee.
Jaime.
Jaime POV.
Why don't you spell that out for them?
JAIME POV.
Perfect.
Jason, put them on the
So
screen.
every Sunday, we will put our little thing up and you can be a part of Ask, Tell, Confess because these were fun. I had a
These were
blast.
great.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
were great.
Come harder with me next time. That sounded really
Yeah,
bad.
go to hers and give her like the razzle.
Yeah, you guys
dazzle.
go to Haley's this week. Give her the good ones. Give me the really good ones. Give Haley the kind of good ones.
Yeah, give me something.
Perfect. All right. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.